The National Civil Society Council of Nigeria has cleared the leadership of the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, of alleged victimization and misconduct in its 2025 staff promotion exercise. The council launched an independent inquiry following petitions from staff and organizations accusing the NCC's executive vice chairman, Dr. Aminu Maida, of unfair practices and violation of the federal character principle.
Outcome of independent inquiries into the controversies surrounding the year 2025 staff promotional examination and exercise conducted by the Nigerian Communication Commission and performance of the new leadership. All protocol duly observed. Recently, the civil society and media space has been bombarded with recurring petitions concerning the recently conducted year 2025 promotional examination / exercise for staff of the Nigerian Communication Commission. Under the leadership of Executive Vice Chairman, Dr. Aminu Maida, this matter has been dragged for too long and overheated. Hence, the need to address the issue collectively in public once and for all, under one roof, as a community. When attention of the leadership of the council was initially drawn to these developments by some of our affiliate organizations, in our usual manner of approach, we swiftly launched an independent inquiry into the matter to ascertain true position of things. We even went a step further by assembling some of the petitioning organizations to directly interface and confront the management of the commission in a very tense and uncompromising session of arguments that lasted about 6 hours. That meeting was able to douse the tension at that point, as the petitioning organization saw matter from a different perspective altogether. However, the matter kept resurfacing and assuming a new dimension. This then necessitated us setting up a strong panel of inquiry to further engage both the accused and the accusers with some relevant authority and came up with some more interesting and informative findings. First point to note is that the promotional examination and exercise of the NCC has a well-designed and institutionalized framework that has been running even before the year 2025 experience. This framework aims at distributing vacancy across cadre, taking into cognizance the federal character principle, as well as considering prevailing manpower need, plans of the commission at any particular point of the results in situations that may be unpalatable to some staff, as witnessed in the 2025 exercise. Our team of investigative journalists interacted with some staffs of the commission under the auspices of concerned staffs of NCC, who alleged deliberate efforts by the leadership of the commission to frustrate and suppress outspoken members of staff, particularly those questioning new policy introduced by the current leadership, which they adjudged as detrimental to the commission progress. They went on to accuse the leadership of undermining fairness, merit, and violation of established public service rule, citing some logistical failure and inequity at the 2025 promotional examination. Some other claim, with some evidence, to have passed the exam, but were not promoted as they may have expected. These aggrieved staff had resorted to various means to register their grievances, largely by mobilizing civil society organizations to petition some authority, such as the National Assembly, head of the Civil Service of the Federation, the Federal Civil Service Commission, and the Federal Character Commission. Even us at the National Civil Society Council of Nigeria. They even went as far as embarking on media protest against leadership of the commission, threatening to institute legal actions on the matter, hence calling for serious attention by the organized civil society. Having done a thorough job in studying and cross-checking the findings of our team of investigative journalists and panel of inquiries, who we believe have done justice to all parties by giving adequate and fair hearing to everyone and unbiasedly comparing facts and figures, we hereby formally wish to set the record straight and lay this controversial development to a final rest, at least among the civil society community. Break down a major issue of complaints and petition. Alleged non-compliance with Section 14, subsection 3 and Section 14, subsection 4 of the Nigerian Constitution, which pertain to federal character and equitable representation in public institutions. 2, gross underrepresentation or outright exclusions of certain states and zones, while others purportedly overrepresented, leading to unconstitutional imbalance, undermining national unity and equity. 3, marginalization and injustice to qualified staff. 4, conduct of examination in most inhuman condition and during the mostly holy month of Ramadan and the Christian fasting season of Lent. 5, writing of exam outside the normal working hour from 9 a.m. on Thursday, 6th March 2025 to 4 a.m. the next day, Friday, 7th March 2025. Unwarranted targeting of staff for demotion or dismissal. Specifically, allegations were made over promotion from assistant director to deputy director, claiming 24 staff members were qualified, but only 9 were promoted. That 8 out of the 9 staff promoted were from the northern region of the country, and only 1 from the southern region, which is from southwest. Despite the fact that they are candidates from other geopolitical zones who score above 60% pass mark, stipulated in the 2021 Public Service Rule. The South-South and Southeast geopolitical region were likely to be deliberately omitted and shortchanged in promotion exercise. The petitioner also claimed that for promotion from deputy director to director, 4 staff members were eligible, but only 2 were promoted. 1 staff from the South-South and 1 from the Northeast region, excluding 2 candidates, 1 from the Northwest and 1 from the Northeast. Despite the fact that there were vacancies in their respective geopolitical zone, and they scored above the 60% pass mark stipulated in the 2021 Public Service Rule. They alleged that the Northwest was omitted and shortchanged in the promotion exercise. They further criticized the promotion of assistant director and principal manager, claiming this also failed to adhere to civil service regulation. Independent findings of the National Civil Society Council of Nigerian team. We find out, number 1, the promotion exam were conducted for all cadre of staff eligible for promotion in the Commission without exclusions of anyone. 2, the examination and exercise were conducted in line with the Public Service Rule, the Commission organizational structure and manpower plan, with each cadre having a predetermined number of vacancies conforming with the number of personnel the Commission could accommodate at each level. 3, the interview panel were composed of competent management staff drawn from each of the 6 geopolitical zones, with independent external member and representative from the Federal Character Commission to provide oversight and ensure compliance, from the Federal Character Commission to provide oversight and ensure compliance with applicable regulation. Some staff actually passed the exam and were well qualified, but suffered setback as a result on unavailability of enough vacancy to accommodate all. We find out that no law were broken during the exercise. Instead, the promotion process followed clear and objective scoring framework, which was communicated to all participants ahead of the examination. All participants have received performance summary to help them prepare for future exercises, and staff were duly encouraged to reach out to the Human Capital Department to voice any concerns for record purpose and necessary action.
However, after investigations, the Council found no evidence of deliberate marginalization or bias. It also urged the NCC to avoid any punitive action against affected staff and to continue promoting transparency and fairness in its internal operations.